this already, Dan? Haven't we discussed this already?
Dick
Plans.
Dick big PP.
Dick big pee. God, we are disgusting. Anyways, welcome back to the BackYard podcast.
Oh shit, I got thick.
Please tell me we're recording.
Yeah, we are.
Please,
We are.
wait.
No, fuck.
It's too late. That's the intro, boys.
Oh my
God.
god.
Great job, Nick.
It's all good, baby.
Great job.
He's
All
fucking
right.
with me, isn't he?
So,
I don't know why you couldn't just wait for Dan to say it instead.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, today's
Good
National
job, Nick.
Fuck with Nick Day.
It's every fucking day.
Every day is that, yeah.
You kind of set yourself up for it. Anyway, let's go on.
Oh my god.
Let's get started.
Yeah, we
What's
started.
Our,
I'm going
you
to
got anything else you wanna talk about before we get into this? We got 6 topics lined up.
6 fucking
Do we, though?
topics. Yeah, we do. I just gotta pull them up on my cellular device. All right, yeah.
Weird. There's a lot of cool stuff coming out.
A lot of cool shit indeed, gentlemen. So the most recent of news that happened literally as we were, getting the podcast together, is that the Guilty Gear Strive Open Beta is announced, and it will be happening on the 18th for people who pre-ordered, and the 19th for everyone else.
Yeah, I'm very excited for that.
It will be ending on the 22nd of February.
Hopefully, you're gonna be getting a lot of content out of Dan and I for that.
Too much content.
Too much content. We can.
I'm not surprised.
With that stuff.
Yeah. Oh, good. What did you say?
Will we be able to play each other? In that beta?
I think they said that they're actually going to be introducing lobbies, like actual online lobbies, so we can actually make a lobby and fight each other all the time.
That's pretty.
Hell
cool.
yeah.
Because they wanted to test not only the rollback, but I think this isn't a stress test anymore. This is straight up just for rollback.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So I think that's something. So it's literally just we're basically getting a demo that just happens to have online.
Yeah, I'm glad I'll
Right.
actually be able to participate in the beta, actually knowing what the fuck a Guilty Gear is.
Oh yeah, that's right, because that was the first time you ever played Guilty Gear was the Strive beta.
Yeah, the first beta.
You and
What do you mean? You've been playing Guilty Gear all your life.
Yeah, all
What you
1
mean?
month of it.
No, what do you mean?
Slug.
fucking
It's been your life.
yeah, you and the 9% of people on the survey that said it was
5%.
their it was 5%
Yeah.
that said it was their first time playing Guilty Gear. Yeah, so that shit's gonna be fucking sick. I believe all of the characters will be available.
No. Anji and the last character will not be available.
Oh, okay.
That makes sense. Yeah.
But
yeah.
other than that, every other character is available except for Anji and the character they've yet to reveal.
Which
At least
great
that's what
segue
I've
into
seen.
another topic.
The last character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, which does lead us into our other topic.
Is Cliff in?
So people, Cliff's the new character. That's what it is. That's what the topic is. That Cliff is the new character.
Man, I can't wait for that to age well.
If it does end up happening, I'm gonna fucking blow my brains out,
Okay.
I'm gonna
It's
bring
gonna
up an
age as well as
exact
about
clip.
Cliff did.
bro. Because it's aged as well as Cliff did.
All of his specials break his back now.
That's it. Yeah,
There's no-
to keep it
There's
simple.
no if. It's now. It will. Yeah.
It would.
It's
Now
no
a pure high risk, high reward character.
high reward, my ass. That is not a high reward.
Well, I can't.
I think seeing Cliff break his own back is pretty rewarding in and of itself.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest here.
Just like when I tried RoboKai, he always breaks his back at the moment when I do not need it. Like I absolutely do not need it.
You don't need that back anymore.
Yeah.
Expired.
So, they're gonna pull a KI, and instead of the Arbiter, Master Chief will be in Guilty Gear Strive.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they
Master
did.
Chief.
Arbiter was sick in KI.
Well, we mentioned it all the way back in our first
that'd
podcast
be
episode, I think, where the chance of a guest character showing up in Guilty Gear. if I remember right.
Who mentioned JoJo?
Me and
I did.
Gavin.
Gavin.
Because, we follow the same artist that made the fan art for the Jotaro. The cool, like, GG design. Okay, so if they add a guest character, do you think they'll have their own, like, original design? Like, for Guilty Gear? Or do you think they'll just be, like,
Oh, do you
them?
think... You think they're gonna Guilty Gear it?
Yeah, they're
like
gonna Guilty Gearify, like, someone.
Yeah.
Well,
But
of
I
course they're gonna
think-
put it in, like the Guilty Gear art style.
But I think
God.
they're really gonna want to, you know, make it so that way the character is recognizable.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think, you know, that's another good case for them just sticking to the original. But I think
They
they're
were
going
gonna-
to like make it so it meshes well if it does
Yeah,
happen.
like most guest characters that you see, they're not usually like their art style gets changed to the game that they're being put into. Like good example is the guy from For Honor. He doesn't look too different. Well, yeah, I don't think he looked too like.
Yeah, no, like
odd.
even though they're like completely different in style, I feel
Yeah.
like they still made it fit.
Yeah, they
I
still
think
they
that's
still have to
impressive.
give them the original look, so like anyone who's a fan of the game sees him and immediately recognize them.
And then he starts
Odds
speaking
are-
Japanese.
I
They
always
just add,
find
like,
it
shaders
weird.
and shit.
Like, for some reason, whenever I thought about Jotaro being in Guilty Gear, I always just imagined it would just straight up be his Part 4 design for whatever reason. I don't
Yeah,
know
I
why.
automatically default to that too. I don't know why
I
either.
don't know
I
why.
wish I knew
It's
what
just,
you're talking about.
He has a white jacket. And
yeah, he has a white jacket and a white hat. Yeah,
Okay.
it's so weird though, because
I
like I
think
mean, I
it
guess
is.
it's because he's older.
It's also
and
like
that-
it's also like the most Guilty Gear design. Like,
yeah, it is. Yeah.
I am a giant big baby, and love eating stale bread and drinking ice.
Oh
Oh,
wait.
you'd be a Kaimane if you were.
And the only reason I want this character in is because I just wanna have a little taste of what it would be like for them to be in 3D. 'Cause I want
Ragnar?
I want Ragnar to be
Yeah.
the guest character.
Oh
You
my
already have soul.
god!
It's a
hold
gin.
up.
Bro, I can get Gauntlet Dumbass in Guilty Gear.
Yeah.
Ugh.
There it is.
Bro, okay. So you know what actually kind of makes me mad? Is that you know how people like when they're like, oh, Smash reveals, they're like, oh, they say like TV show characters, even though Sakurai like strictly said like no TV characters.
Yeah.
The thing that's fucked up about Guilty Gear is that is that
Jesus.
I'm the burp man. I did it again. I'm sorry. I'm
my God.
drinking. Yeah, let me just control my burps. No,
You can and you will, motherfucker.
when motherfuckers ask for Goku in Smash, it can't happen. But when motherfuckers ask for Goku in Guilty Gear, it can happen because of fucking Ruby.
Yeah.
God love Arc Sis, man.
Oh,
They'll
God.
make anything work.
I don't even know, man. That just sounds so fucking weird.
I couldn't imagine Goku like, because Guilty
You know,
Gear,
yeah.
Guilty Gear Strive actually looks kind of slowish, so I could never imagine Goku like moving anything other than light speed.
Oh god.
Literally.
What if the guest
personally,
character Ruby? Oh no.
Personally, fucking my guest character choice is because Dan put me onto Fist of the North Star. And I personally want to see Kenshiro as
Oh
a
my
guest
God.
character.
Actually, yeah, I can see him, especially with the teaser, the reveal trailer back in the day when it's just in the desert.
Yes, I can.
Yeah,
fully
especially
picture
with that
too.
stage, I can
God, that'd
picture,
be so fucking
Kenshiro.
sick,
That would
dude.
be so fucking good.
I would
I gotta look him
fucking.
up now.
I think I'd actually. You know who Kenshiro is?
Nope.
Yeah, you do.
Wow.
You'll literally look at him and you'll be like,
Fist
oh.
of the North Star.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
Yeah, you'll see.
Alright.
I love that he's based on Mad Max too. It's the whole
crazy.
jacket look.
I would.
Oh,
He just looks like Jonathan Joestar, bro.
shut the fuck
Oh
up.
I mean,
my
that's
God.
because Jonathan was based off of Kenshiro.
And you think I'm bad? Get rid of Koopa. Get him out.
I'm castrating.
Get him
At
out
least
of
I
here.
know anime.
I'm gonna say this now. That was part of the joke.
when we make a video on J-Stars, no, not please don't. I never
Oh
want to
no,
install that
fuck
game
that
again.
shit.
Speaking of that, just to go like a little off topic, do you know they're still making DLC for fucking Jump Force?
No, fuck.
Yeah.
Wait.
Where's
Didn't
my
you play- you
Shinji
posted one recently,
DLC?
Yeah,
Oh my
I
God,
retweeted
please.
something recently. I was like, you guys are still making shit for this game?
casual fan base as opposed to like the anime fighter community where it's like
Bro,
this
what
game is
fan base. Like
people. Here's the thing: people are appealed by the fact that it has so many anime characters
Yeah,
in it.
yeah,
They don't
that's the
care how
only
it
reason
plays.
why.
Literally.
Right.
I won't lie, bro. I'm pretty fucking. I was pretty fucking hype that God damn it, that threw me off. I was pretty fucking hyped that I could have Trunks and Kenshiro on the same fucking team, bro. Like that's fucking cool.
Oh shit, Biscuit, Miriam. Yeah, they have a
Biscuit.
pretty big roster.
A lot of people just don't care for how it plays as long as like it looks and like has a lot of content that they view as good. Like why do
That's the reason why I bought J-Stars.
Why do y'all think people bought the fucking My Hero game? Both games.
Well, the My
they
Hero.
made a sequel.
No, hold on. The one Justice 2 is actually kind of cool.
Yeah, the first one was I actually enjoyed it.
People just ended up finding degenerate shit like they always do in arena fighters, and then it got ruined. But
Yeah.
Anywho, I think guessing the Guilty Gear guest character is probably the hardest to guess out of any of them, for the sole fact that Arc System Works is fucking insane, and you can never like.
You can't predict what the fuck they're gonna do.
They're playing fucking 4D chess.
How would you feel if it's just another Ruby character just brought into Guilty Gear? I'd be kind of disappointed.
They
I
just
would.
bring back Narukami and fucking keep milking the P4 cow.
I would cry.
Bro,
Let the
I
game die.
honestly
No
think
one
that-
likes those games, Nick. I'm sorry. I'm joking.
yeah, I would be happy if a Persona protagonist showed up because
Oh, yeah.
P5 arena, bro.
Yeah, that's the joke.
Dude, if it was Joker,
They put in Joker just to crush Gavin's
my
dreams.
God,
Bro.
Joker would just. I feel like he would just be so.
Dude, he
outplayed.
does not fit in
He
there. I
would,
feel
yeah.
like it. He does not.
dude, Soul would faff near him and he'd snap in half. Like,
Like a
you know,
fucking twig,
hold on,
bro.
no, you know the fucking clip from the fucking Soul is a guy with moves. No, do you remember the end clip? Do you remember the end clip where Soul punches May and it does the Half-Life
she's-
fucking death noise?
Yeah. Yeah.
I love that video.
That's
Shout out
a
to Munchie Jr. by the way.
That's exactly what's gonna happen to Joker.
Literally, that guy puts out the funniest Guilty Gear videos,
It's so fucking fun.
and they're all like 30 seconds long.
The ideal scenario. Fafnil!
I really hope they do something insane
the
like
time.
SNK did though, with their guest character in Samurai Showdown. Like no one expected it.
Bro,
Listen,
what do you mean?
Yeah.
Negan from Walking
No,
Dead.
Just oh yeah.
No, 20 fucking
How
yeah.
the fuck did that happen?
Like I said, I
Someone
have the
was
best.
a fan of Walking Dead.
Hold on, I have the best explanation for this. All right, he said that he was like, all right, now you cannot tell me that this is exactly what Harada would do because this is exactly what he would fucking do. He was like, all right, here's a deal, guys. He goes up to the higher ups of Bandai, and they're like, all right, we need a returning character. We need to make the fans go fucking crazy. And he's like, what's in it for me? And he's like, what? And he's like, what's in it for me? What do I get? And he's like, all right, if you put in a returning character, we'll let you put in whoever the fuck you want.
I like that idea.
He gives us Julia, we get Negan.
Like, yeah, that's something 100%.
You think that's what
Toronto would
Arcus
do.
is doing? That's why Anji's in the game.
Oh
Dude,
wait.
maybe that's it.
I miss having those, like,
Vince Daisuke's a metal fan.
but yeah, I
Gene
meant,
Simmons from Kiss.
That's it, it's just Gene Simmons.
Oh my god!
that'd be really funny.
It wouldn't even stand out that bad, you know?
The moment you said Gene Simmons from Kiss, my mind blew up. I'm like,
Why
I
is
want it.
Cooper right? Oh my god.
I want it. I want that.
But
Gene
yeah,
Simmons from
We're
Kiss.
doing
I miss the developer updates, like from the Japanese developer roundtable that we started doing the podcast around the time when they were doing those. I miss hearing like Harada
Really?
talk about character design and stuff, because he was just like, yeah, dude, you know, I think of anything like for a character. You know, we got bears in Tekken. I was thinking like it'd be funny just to have a fish as a character. And it's like, what the fuck?
Dude,
He
he
literally
does.
has a wooden training dummy as a character.
Yeah, he does whatever the fuck he wants. He's like, bro, what if we had a fucking robot?
Okay, on that note, Mokujin is sick. I will always want to
Yeah,
say
no,
that.
I want Mokujin.
What's the lore?
back.
He only awakens when the darkest of evil arises.
Yes, he
Yeah.
is literally the guardian of the forest.
So
Yeah,
wait,
dude.
what games did Mokujin awaken then? I forget which
Three, I
ones.
think, right?
ones
He's
with,
from
like,
he's from 3 onward until 7.
Yeah. The ones
Yeah.
with Ogre and True Ogre, he's like in pretty much consistently.
He was in 3, he was in 5. Was he in 6 or
guess-
7?
I guess the Heihachi and
Not in
Kazuya.
6, I think.
I guess the
No, wait.
Heihachi and Kazuya feud wasn't shit for him. The way he's like, I sleep, and then Ogre,
Yeah.
real shit.
Yeah. It's because it's like, oh man, you know, the Mishima saga is pretty much like self-contained. No, it's not. What am I fucking saying? I was like, wait a minute. They literally start wars with the world. Wait a minute.
Okay, so he was in 3, 5, and 6. He was awake for Ogre, he was awake for Jinpachi, and he was awake for Azrael. So that means
Yeah.
everything involving the Mishimas didn't mean shit.
Uh-uh.
Now look
Yeah.
at this, I'm going back to sleep.
Well, the only reason he was involved with fucking Mishima thing once was because Jinpachi turns into
Yeah.
a fucking demon.
My man went God mode. I'm like, alright, I gotta stop this bitch real quick. Hold up.
So basically, what we're saying is that what the fuck is his name again? Oh my god.
Mokujin?
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically what we're saying, to get back on topic, is that Mokujin is the guest character for Guilty Gear Strive.
No, wait a minute. So
Next topic. No.
No.
Wait, what do we do?
I gotta finish this.
Yeah, next
So,
topic.
in Tekken, Mokujin copies like a random fucking
Yeah.
character's moveset.
Yeah.
How the fuck would that work in Guilty Gear? We just have to bring
He just copies other people's
Could
moveset.
you imagine?
What if he brings
Hold
out like a
on.
legacy character's moveset, right?
Yeah. Oh,
That's how you play as Bridget.
that's how you play Slayer. There you go.
Justin.
Yeah.
No, Justin.
Think of Mokujin with like Slayer's moveset is
The,
hilarious.
hold
to me.
on, wait. The only reason that none of them got in is because Mokujin killed them all and got all of their moves. So that means that he's fucking downloaded all Guilty Gear characters.
I just want to see Mokujin in a Johnny hat with a katana.
Oh,
Have we ever
What a
seen
weapon.
I say Soul Stealer as like the archetype because Shang
yeah,
Tsung, right,
that's
from
a
Mortal
good-
Kombat. We haven't seen a character like that in Guilty Gear, I don't think, have we?
No. They're not typically super common in most fighting
Yeah.
games.
Yeah, they're really not.
But that could be cool.
Midway or whatever they were back then were just fucking insane with Shang Tsung.
Well, yeah.
They just smoked
Also,
crack.
Also, I want to say like every character in Mortal Kombat kind of has like a signature like thing that's easy for Shang Tsung to kind of like steal as like
Yeah.
part of their like thing. But like, I want to say like no move in Guilty Gear like defines a character, because in Mortal Kombat you got like Scorpion's like, you know,
Yeah.
tiger
that's right.
grab. In Sub-Zero you have his ice ball.
Are you telling me someone else has SeaWorld in Guilty Gear?
I mean, I don't know. I think Gunflame and Potbuster are pretty iconic.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say
Pot
Greed
Buster.
7
Yeah.
too.
But, like,
Potbuster. Jesus.
not great server for Kai, I don't think. Kai?
Oh yeah,
I don't
it's
know.
not even gonna be in this game.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because he just does some fucking.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah, no,
I
he does some.
I guess it would just be Ride the Lightning.
Yeah. Actually, yeah.
Um,
Ride the Lightning is probably his
doesn't-
most iconic move.
Doesn't Ragnar have something that looks like Greed Sever in Central Fiction? I'm trying to remember. I touched like
He
Ragnar
has
once. I'm
Gauntlet
like,
80.
It's Gauntlet Dumbass. That's literally
Oh, yeah.
what the
oh
purpose.
yeah. So even Greed Sever is an iconic guy.
My
Yeah.
son's been playing way too much BB Tag as of late, huh?
Who?
What? No, no, he's just. Oh my god, no! I have my shit in Japanese, so that Ruby's voice can be 5% less annoying.
Debatable.
Actually, no, that doesn't even work because if I play on ranked, it
Oh
for,
yeah.
for some
I've seen that
dumbass reason, I think it's
Yeah.
I think it's kind of cool because I get to hear Japanese voices every once in a while. But why the fuck does it set the personal preference for my enemy's voice?
Yeah, they have it in Grand Blue too.
It's super fucking weird.
Yeah, I like that though.
I don't
It
know.
threw me off every time I play him.
Right, like I think it's cool. It's just weird. Like I don't know why. Like you would even think to do that, but I don't know.
Individuality. I don't know.
These are
I
the
think it's a
guys
really
who made Guilty Gear, so
cool-
yeah, they're probably on track too. Just weren't thinking.
So we'll go in order to who everyone thinks their genuine pick for for a guest character would be. Starting with Coopert.
Are we talking about most likely or who we want?
Who? Both.
All right.
One each.
Most likely for a guest character, I think Dante from the Devil May Cry series.
Oh my god.
Dante from the Devil May Cry series.
You just took Gavin's answers, and I agree. Yeah. Yeah. No.
I think he would be a good choice, and I feel like he would fit the aesthetic pretty strongly.
Dio, I'm gonna.
Who would I want?
God, I want Kenshiro, but that's Nick's answer. I want Wesker from Resident Evil.
What the fuck? Could you imagine?
Why is everyone listing up Capcom characters? What the fuck?
You're right.
This
Not-
is Guilty Gear versus Capcom.
No,
right.
I'm just
Like-
thinking of characters that can actually be fucking insane. I wanted to say Kenshiro, but Nick claimed that first, honestly.
I'll get back to you guys with who I.
The moment you
No,
said
hold
Kenshiro,
on,
I'm like,
hold on,
oh
okay.
my fucking god,
Yeah,
you're correct.
let Cooper finish.
Oh,
I'll just
Oh,
get
yeah.
back with who I would want afterwards. I gotta think about it for
wait,
a
I
bit.
thought you already said it.
Oh, okay.
No,
Oh,
I didn't.
Oh, he said
Dio
likely.
just has
Dante.
flashpoint memory where he only remembers the last 3 seconds.
He said,
well, you did say I want Dante from Devil May Cry. I just thought that
Oh
was
no,
a
I said he was
serious
the most
answer.
likely.
No.
In my opinion, I think he's a more likely guest character.
Don't worry, Kevin. I don't have a Capcom character in my head. Do you want to know who I think is the most likely?
MODOK?
Because these niggas will, dude. They whore him out to every fucking game. It's gonna be,
Oh,
it's gonna be
God.
Terry.
Fuck no!
It's gonna be fucking Terry, bro. I swear to God, it's gonna be Terry.
I would
I don't know.
Dude, if it's Terry, I'm actually gonna be hyped. Like,
What? Oh my god! You imagine RCing with Terry? That's gonna be a
Terry,
fucking nightmare.
Terry with Dust. Could you fucking?
That's called max mode cancel.
Fuck, he's right.
Basically, it's a max mode cancel.
I would shit myself. But the character that I think, no, that's the character. It's hard to say because I want both characters, but the most likely would probably be Terry. But I want Ragna because I want to see Ragna in 3D.
I think Wesker will fit perfect. Oh, I wanted that. Oh, it's so good.
Saint Nicholas.
All right. Well, I already listed my desired pick of Kenshiro from Fist of the North Star.
Right.
But I have another. I have
that
another.
was a good one.
I have another pick that I'd like to see. Marvel 2 Sentinel.
Sentinel. Could you
Why
imagine,
is everyone listing Marvel characters?
New York Knicks.
bro? Could you imagine fucking pot busting fucking Sentinel?
It's gonna look. That would be so fucked. No, I'm playing though. But like, in terms of most likely, fuck, they're probably gonna bring another Arxis character. Like, imagine they just fucking rip from Grand Blue Fantasy Versus. It's still it's still played to this day. They bring in Gran,
I don't know about that.
the boots.
They're gonna have to
Manual
change his
terms.
playstyle a lot. Oh wait, no. Strive is a little bit slower. Yeah, just give him an air dash. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, fucking Grand, dude! Do you know how many times that I don't play Grand Blue for 3 weeks or some shit, and I hop back.
Oh yeah,
on.
and you think you can air dash?
Yeah, and I'm like, oh man, I really want an air dash right now.
Yeah.
I know that. I know that feeling exactly.
I've been playing Grand Blue for the past 2 hours, and I keep trying to air dash. I'm like, what the fuck?
All
Oh
right.
no, it's even worse. I've been playing KOF a lot, so I always try to do hyper hops in anime fighters. Guess what happens if you do up and down then up? You do a super jump.
Super jump. All right. Speaking of SNK characters getting whored out, Gavin. Gavin's most likely pick is Iori.
No, no,
No.
the guest
No.
character he wants for Guilty Gear is honestly Slayer.
Sword.
That's right, guys. Slayer has been a guest character all this time. You just didn't know it.
He was-
Blaze
yeah.
Blue
He
series.
was Dracula from Castlevania this entire
What are the
time.
odds of what are the odds of getting Darkstalker's character?
Oh, why would you say that, Dan?
No.
Now I want Alucard and fucking Guilty Gear.
No, wait,
Oh,
actually,
that would've been
yeah, that'd be
sick.
sick. Maybe that's why Slayer's not in there. 'Cause they already have another vampire.
Because he's getting.
Yeah.
Fine,
Because
okay,
we're getting
fine.
motherfucking Dracula. Could you
Bro,
imagine?
Alucard would be sick.
Could you imagine that
No.
you base your entire career off of being a Dracula main?
Okay, quick idea. It's not Dracula from Castlevania. They get a Castlevania character, but it's the Belmonts, but it's not any of like the known Belmonts. It's fucking Trevor Belmont from the next Netflix series.
You
Honestly, I
know,
wouldn't be mad.
you know Trevor is like an actual, like, character,
Well-known.
right?
Yeah.
Trevor's a game character.
Which-
I don't think
which
they put
game?
him in the anime otherwise.
I think he's a part.
really?
He is a part of one of the Game Boy games.
So I
Oh,
don't.
it's not even numbered.
Trevor
yeah.
is like, I think the first chronological, like game-wise, I think he's
Yeah,
the first.
chronologically, he is technically the first Belmont to take on Dracula.
Oh god, yeah, I forgot
yeah.
they have that
Oh,
whole
shit.
weird ass timeline thing. Yeah. The first one is like later on in the series. I forgot.
Yeah, and then my man Simeon Belmont.
Don't worry, guys. We'll be going over the Castlevania timeline next episode.
No, like right now.
yeah.
We have to go over the entire lore to be able to justify our pick.
Fuck.
But yeah, so to say my like actual answer for who I think is likely in Guilty Gear, I think there is genuinely like I mean, a lot of things take inspiration from JoJo, but there's inspiration in Guilty Gear from like Dizzy's like dual stand kind of thing that she has, and also Giovanna's like dog pet is kind of like stand like.
And
I think there's
and
definitely
also,
inspiration in Guilty Gear.
I can't
from-
believe you're not bringing up Zato right now.
Oh yeah, and Zato, yeah, of course.
Characters?
I was like,
No.
Zato is dead ass at just a fucking JoJo character.
Yeah,
Or Zap.
yeah. So
Zappa's a JoJo villain.
Can we please?
Yeah.
Can we please give a round of
Like-
applause to our boy Brawl Dude for finally picking up Zappa?
And
Took him long enough.
I will not.
Plus R.
I
I'll
will.
see y'all later.
I will not clap to this.
But yeah, no.
Yeah,
uh,
It's been a long time coming.
Continue.
Zato is literally voiced by Dio's voice actor, so I think it'd be funny if Jotaro got in. He is the most likely.
God damn
JoJo
it!
character
Yeah,
to get.
yeah. I
Yeah.
feel like Dio over yeah would actually.
So-
fit, now that you said it.
Yeah, so Jotaro would definitely like
Or
be the most likely pick in my eyes for a guest character, and then character I want is harder to pick. But now that I've said it, Alucard would be fucking sick.
Yeah, he
Do you
honestly
want me
would.
to? Do you want me to change your mind? Do you know who would
Yeah.
fit Guilty Gear really, really fucking well?
Who?
It's another Capcom character.
Oh my god.
Jetta.
Yo, yeah, you're right. That would be good.
Wait, what?
Jetta?
Jetta from Darkstalkers.
Oh, shit.
Okay, yeah.
Dude, he'd be so,
I-
Jetta's cool.
dude, he'd be so fucking cool, bro.
Jetta has some of my like favorite moves in all of fighting games.
Yeah, and fucking, I don't know why you don't fucking play Belial, because he literally has a Jetta
Looks like a
fireball.
Yu-Gi-Oh monster.
He does look like a
Um,
Yu-Gi-Oh!
I do play Belial. What are you talking about? I did play Belial. It's just that I'm not too interested in Grand Blue, but I do play Belial when I do
Yeah.
occasionally pick up Grand Blue, which is not very often.
He's probably
Oh,
he's probably the craziest that you can get with the game, though.
Yeah, he is.
Okay, I got a dumb idea. I got a dumb idea for the guest character.
Would it be
What if we get a KI character in there?
That'd be
Fulgore?
crazy.
I'd take Fulgore.
Oh, I was thinking that too.
I'd fucking-
I mean, yeah,
Said
if
that
you
about
had to
Fulgore.
take a KI character, yeah, of course.
No, it has to be Riptar.
Robokai fans.
It's not
would be
because I
slightly
played
upset.
her or anything, but it has to be Riptar.
Oh, the dinosaur.
I think Robokai's got a good chance of coming back.
It's a
Yeah.
Robosin, idiot.
I don't know, maybe.
I'm done for Robosin.
I want to feel like the
Limited
podcast
roster.
guy makes it fucking.
I wouldn't be
If
mad.
Robosin was in the main cast, but Sin wasn't.
I'd be so. I think it'd be hilarious.
That's fucked up.
I've been
Was this
memeing
a
on that
limited
idea the
character
whole time.
roster?
That I think it'd be hilarious.
With such a limited character roster, I doubt they'd bring back Robokai, but I don't know.
Don't worry, the power of DLC, my friend, and season passes.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think simplifying Robokai would literally just turn him into like Kai.
Another Shodo.
Yeah.
But
Next order.
now that we have that all out of the way, Frosty Faustings 13 was cool, and it was a lot of
I
fun.
was the only one. I was all alone, all in my lonely world.
No, what do you mean? Nick entered Marvel. Oh wait, that's right.
Oh, wait.
You forgot.
And Gavin entered Blaze Blue. Oh wait, they didn't have Central Fiction.
They didn't have Central Fiction.
So
Which is
fucked up.
weird, actually. I'm
Right?
surprised.
It's
They had
whatever.
Tekken, yo, dude, they have Tekken 7.
Yeah.
We all find our different.
They had MK11. Dude, they had Power Rangers. Gavin, what the fuck are you doing?
What are you doing,
I
Gavin?
am terrible at Power Rangers. Are you kidding me?
No, he's talking about. No, you should have been the one
It's
to
a
go
free
up there.
bracket, remember?
No, you should have been one to go up
Remember
there.
what Cooper said?
Go up there and be like, hey, where's my Blaze Blue?
Yeah.
Grand Blue was only team exhibition matches.
Wait,
Not
what?
an actual bracket.
What?
Yeah. Grand
Yeah.
Blue Fantasy versus team exhibition. Team 2, blah blah blah. Team 1, yeah. They didn't even have a actual bracket. They had cross tag. They had Uniclear.
They had Exard as an exhibition.
They had Rev 2. Yeah.
Wait, what the fuck? That's so crazy.
Oh, exhibitions. Yeah, these are only
Yeah,
exhibitions.
because I think Friday was their exhibition day.
That's weird.
Marvel
Okay,
Fighter.
that's
I think the whole exhibition thing was
That's-
based off the same Evo format where like all the
That's
exhibition games were all- they're,
probably
like,
also because those games don't have rollback.
they had delay based netcode as well. I was gonna
Yeah.
say, yeah.
But Marvel doesn't have roll.
You're right. Yeah.
Well, yeah, Parsec is
Windjammers,
even
baby.
better.
Oh, I remember that one Parsec session.
Okay, hold on, Nick. Do you think Parsec is exclusively a Marvel thing? Cause like,
Oh no, but most people use Parsec for Marvel.
I
for
mean,
a fucking thing.
well, what I'm
Dan has a
saying,
point.
well, what I'm saying is that for all of those games, all of them
Yeah.
could have used Parsec.
Well,
Yep.
yeah, but some of them just have better default online, and you don't need to use Parsec. But in the case of Marvel, which has some shitty ass netcode,
Have you seen Rev 2's netcode?
Yeah,
yes,
I don't
I
know.
have, and it's also kind of garbage.
Have you seen Grand Blue's netcode?
Not Grand Blue.
He doesn't own Grand Blue.
Have you
Kind of trash.
have you
There's a
seen
reason I don't play it online.
every fighting game without rollback's netcode?
Which is like 95% of them.
Yeah.
That's being that's
Generous.
being too nice.
Oh, speaking of rollback, Nick, should we move on to Skullgirls and what's going on with
Yeah.
that? Yeah.
I just
'Cause
wanna
I
say
really-
I went 2-2. I'm proud of myself.
He's
Oh
good.
yeah,
He's a
yeah.
good
It was,
man.
I forgot. Yeah.
He fought good
We should
shit.
probably mention that.
He fought good shit.
He did.
He fought, what was it, like a top player? Didn't you fight like a pro?
It's like one of the best fast plays I think. Pandabetic.
Yeah, bro. And you went fucking 2-1 against him, right?
No, he won.
It was 2-0, but I did take a round off him in the second game.
It was close, though.
Literally, like, it was
Yeah,
actually, no. Because in
Yeah.
the first game it was a total wash, and then the second game,
Yeah,
every round was
I was
definitely close.
I was watching that shit.
Yo, guess who won first? That's Zappa.
Zappa. Yeah, that's what I was gonna be.
Yeah,
Hey,
KB
Zappa.
Nova.
No, Cliff made fourth. Let's go, old man.
Yeah, dude.
Teaching the Zoomers how to fight. Fuck yeah.
That's right. Low tier man.
But yeah,
Anyway,
with
insane.
rollback, we can move to Skullgirls and the very, very exciting news that has come with that.
Dude, I am so hyped for it because I thought Skullgirls was dead, and then they were like, "Oh, we're making a new character for
The
the
mobile
app.
game has
Maybe
been,
it'll
yeah, the
come."
mobile game has
Yeah.
been
Yeah.
going
And then
strong.
they were like, maybe it'll come to the real game. And I was like, oh, that's a maybe. I don't know. And then they were like, no, it's happening. And I was like, okay, cool. There was a trailer for it. Character looks sick. They look really great in the game. And then a new trailer came out
On me.
recently that showed off more of them in the game, which was really cool. And then at the end of that trailer, they were like, oh, yeah, by the way, we're adding another character after this one, baby. And I was like, oh,
Do you want me to immediately like ruin your top tier Skullgirls boner right now?
yeah,
I
Go
think
ahead.
I think I already know who the next character is.
that's fine.
It's definitely like
Maria.
I think no, I think it's 100% gonna be fucking Parasol's sister.
Yeah, that's the thing
say
is that
that,
I
yeah.
think it could have been. I think it might be her.
Yeah.
I think that's definitely a good choice.
Her name's Brella, right? Brella.
I believe so.
I'll remember.
Or
Yeah, it
something
is
along
umbrella related.
I can't remember if it was just straight up Umbrella or just Brella.
I think it might be just Umbrella. I think it might straight up just be that. I'm not 100% because it's been a while since I played all the character storylines for that game because I did that.
It is
'cause-
umbrella.
Yeah, because at the end
Yeah.
of Parasol's story,
Umbrella.
they like allude to the fact that Umbrella's gonna be fighting.
Yeah. There's a ton of characters that they can pull from though in the like story modes. There's like a whole bunch of characters that would be super cool to see
Such
in game.
I want
me
the
and
big
Ian's
bad.
such as me and Ian's favorite background character, Spoon Elbows, man.
Well, there's a bunch of background characters as well that you could put in. Like, Big Band was originally like in a background character in one of the stages. But there's he's still in the background on one of the stages when you don't pick him on that stage.
That's fun.
Gavin, you play Parasol, right?
I
Weren't there rumors that the sniper for one of her supers was also gonna be a character?
No, I actually have the info on that.
Really?
So it's actually kind of fucked up. Because I remember like a little bit of controversy surrounding that.
Really? Okay. What the fuck?
Well, it wasn't like terrible, right?
Yeah.
And I can't remember it very well, so I'm not going to like go into like hard details. But apparently there was a contest to see if there was
I can already see where this is gonna go.
There was a character contest to see if you could make a character that is cool enough to get into the game. And
no one could do it.
Yeah, no, they did it, and there was an assassin character that was going to be a part of like Parasol's army. And she was going to be the next character, and she was the 30-second submission, right? I think it was it had something to do not take my word for it. There are videos like everywhere out for it about how like this like weird like quirky Skullgirls facts or whatever. It was either she didn't get in, but they liked the idea, or something along those lines, or they didn't have enough time to put her character in there. Right?
Okay.
So what they did was that they added a nice reference where she was the 30-second submission. So whenever Parasol says like the sniper super, she's like, do it number 32, and then fucking...
You're right, yeah.
Or number 33. I can't fucking remember the number for it.
I think it's number 13.
Or, yeah, something like that. It was her number of the submission number, right? But I think the artist had a problem with it, so they took it out and she doesn't say that anymore. And she just says do it now.
Yeah, that does make sense. But yeah, she says ready number 13. Yeah, that's what she says.
And I think there was some discrepancy about the artist not being okay with it. It's some dumbass reason. I remember hearing about it and it being really fucking stupid. You can go look it up somewhere. But she doesn't say the number anymore. She just says do it, and the fucking sniper goes off.
That's weird.
So with the new character coming out, and it has rollback. Everyone needs to buy it. It's always on sale forever, and I'm sick and tired of Skullgirls having bad luck for ever. So
I also feel the exact same way. It's not on sale currently, but I mean, when this episode comes out,
give it a fucking week. Like,
for some reason, whenever we record a podcast episode, there's always something in the podcast episode that is instantly dated before the episode can even be released.
That's honestly true.
Thing, and it makes me hate every single time we record a podcast. And then all of a sudden, it's just like, oh yeah, they released new 2 hours after we done recording it. It's great. Cool.
Yeah, like with the fucking Arch system thing that dropped like
an
hour after our last podcast.
The fucking the game overview.
Yeah, where they're like, here's all our game modes.
Yeah, the
Here's
game mode trailer.
Voice actor.
I'm still kind of hoping for tag-ins, like you can tag in another player and their character, kind of like MK9 and dumb stupid broken shit.
That bummed me out so bad when they were like, and you can check out this exclusive feature in the story mode or the arcade or whatever it was.
Mode, yeah.
If it's popular enough, I don't. I can see them adding it in as DLC down the line.
Or they can do the Grand Blue thing. They can do the Grand Blue thing that they do. Do any of you know about the Blitz event?
Nope.
Where they literally
but I haven't done it.
They're literally just like, hey, there's this cool new game mode where if you play ranked matches, it doesn't affect your rank, but what it does is that it affects prizes that you get the more that you win.
It's kind of like the mobile events.
Yeah, so it's like in-game shit.
That's sick.
Yeah,
That's
so it's
cool.
like in-game shit.
I like that.
I would like them to have like a cool fucking like monthly event where they're just like, hey, until this time to this time, tag mode.
Yeah.
Do you think they're gonna introduce like cool cosmetics for the game?
Bro, I hope to God they do. If they do alt costumes, I'm gonna shit myself. If I get shirtless Potemkin
From Accent Core?
Yeah, if
Okay.
I get Accent Core Potemkin, bro, I'm gonna lose it.
If one of Kai's alt outfit is Sin's Xrd outfit, I'm just gonna cry. That just proves he's not coming back. And also it would look weird on Kai, because you know what he dresses like.
The fucking stupid tube top that he had. Like
I
the
know,
weird,
he's like, why are you wearing a tank top?
the weird the weird semi tank top that he has. Fucking so. One of the things that like I actually have a tad bit of a concern with, is that 2021 isn't shaping up to be like the end of COVID, like everyone like thought it was going to be. Like everyone thinks that like we're gonna get majors near like the end of the year, which I doubt.
Yeah.
I doubt completely.
I feel
No.
like things are maybe gonna go back to normal like over the summer at best, but
And
probably
like
not till,
slowly,
like, yeah.
'Cause people
it's not
still-
gonna be all at once.
yeah, people aren't gonna just like immediately be comfortable with going back out again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the concern
Fuck it,
that
I'm
I
in.
have is that not only for Grand Blue, because that game still has not gotten a chance, because it literally had like two, like a major and a fucking regional, and then
And
then
like
it
an
was,
exhibition versus like Capcom players, right?
yeah, but that was like purely
Yeah.
online.
Yeah, that was cool.
Dude, I was so hyped for that to be like
It was super sick.
in like real life event.
Capcom players
well,
got
yeah.
fucked.
I know, right? The moment they
Yeah.
announced like, yo, we're gonna have an
was
exhibition, just
And then
Yeah.
Giuno was high off of his own fumes, and we're just like, Guilty Gear players are better than Capcom players.
That's sick.
honestly, you might have a problem with Leffen, Gavin, but I have the same problem with Gianna.
Oh,
Yeah,
I know, I have problems with
He was like, where's my character in Grand Blue? He's never gonna come in. And I'm like, dude, there's still 2 slots left. What are you whining about?
He's like, there he is. They have a character model for him. He's never getting in. We could have had a chance.
dude,
Anyway, guys,
Who
that's it.
slots
Bye.
left? 2 slots left.
That's the
Tell me
video.
what it is. I hated that. I'm like, oh my god,
Yeah.
please.
It's free views.
And I'm a better
shit.
and I'm a better Percival than him. Fuck you, Gene. No, I'm kidding.
God damn. Call out Juno.
Fucking
Like watching his content sometimes.
yeah, no, it's
But
pretty
bro.
funny because he's got like a lot of insight when it comes to like the Japanese scene. And
Yeah.
Shit. But I think, and because like it's not that much of like I don't have like a fear that it's going to happen, but what I'm saying is that like I'm getting real fucking sick and tired of having this constant fucking argument on Twitter about fucking people being like, yeah, but it was online, so online doesn't count, so we shouldn't take it that seriously. Bro, that's all we have. That's literally
Yeah.
all we can do. Like, what the fuck do you expect us to do? We
I don't know,
can't.
bro. We got the same leg.
Yeah,
Let's just,
yeah.
just finish up the set.
I just can't fucking. I can't fucking fathom how people would be like, oh, we'll go back to normal anyway, and like pretty soon, it's been an entire fucking year and some change. But people are like, yeah, let's just like not count online. Like, I don't know why the fucking, especially like the North American like FGC, why they would decide to like. Motherfuckers just have to find any fucking reason to make sure that you don't feel like a fucking winner.
It's to protect their pride.
Like 90% of these motherfuckers don't even play the game.
That's the biggest thing I hate about like fighting game Twitter. Sometimes you get shit on by opinions from people who don't even like play the game as on like at the same level as you do.
Mm-hmm. I think
And it fucking sucks.
I heard something today that I agreed with, where it's just like I think the FGC is filled with like the most amount of people who shit on fighting games they don't even fucking play.
Yeah, literally, yeah,
Like-
I've heard that somewhere. Yeah.
So I was like, what the fuck? Like imagine if fucking for some reason Daigo felt like playing Grand Blue one day, and I run into him on ranked, and I whoop that motherfucker's ass, right? Then
This was in his main game.
And then I'd be like, yeah, I whooped Daigo's ass. Let's fucking go, baby. I'm the Shadow Flames. I'm the greatest Percival alive. And then they'd just be like, it's not even his main game, bro. Bro, it's probably
barely plays the game.
he's like, you were probably laggy as shit too. And on top of that, it was online. Like, can I get the dub?
Nah. You can't have anything in this timeline, bro. It sucks.
Bro, unless I make unless I
Nick,
make
you complain
shit,
about
the
lag the
FGC.
most.
if,
You complain about lag more than anyone in this podcast right now.
oh, in the podcast, correct? But there's somebody. There's some. I'm looking.
Yeah, I know.
I'm looking at you, Andy.
There he is.
He's like, listen, if I
The
can't.
lobby crashes during one of our accent core things. He's like, man, that coop was on dial-up.
He's like,
sometimes.
if I
You
can't.
should have just go like, you're right.
If I can't rapid fire gamma blades in neutral at 60 frames per second the whole game, your internet is trash.
You not on fiber? Get the fuck out of my lobby.
Dude, I can't.
Garbage.
When did you move into the local McDonald's? That's crazy. But fucking yeah. So I believe that despite Gavin's protest about this topic and that it's not really worth talking about, is because I do think it's worth talking about for the sole fact that I want to spread the message that people need to shut the fuck up, be open-minded, and stay positive about this kind of experience, especially because of the...
Content, not tweets.
Yeah, exactly.
Is this a call-out?
Yeah.
Is this a call-out? No. So, basically what I'm saying is that the entire reason the rollback movement even fucking exists in the first place isn't for us to alienate and demonize the games that don't have them. It's to support the game. It's to support the games that do have it, and show that we want other games to have it as well.
Yeah,
Not-
'cause, I mean, for example, the other games of Frosty Faustings still, showed up.
Exactly.
BackYard and Marvel.
Yeah, they did.
Like-
Holy shit.
like one of
Wait,
those-
I wonder if I can.
Marvel
I wonder if I can
Literally
get see
top
entrance
rankings.
numbers.
Yeah, like I know I've been like simping over Granblue for like the past 3 days, but like, fucking, it does not deserve.
That's not something.
It does not deserve any of the shit that it is it has gotten. There are motherfuckers out there. There are motherfuckers out there on Twitter that will solely call the game shit just because it does not have rollback.
It's a good game.
Yeah, it is a perfect.
Yeah.
It is a perfectly solid, like fundamental fighting game. It is probably one of the best fighting games that came out in 2020.
Yeah.
Yep.
I would say.
No, MK11. No, I'm joking.
MK11
2020.
didn't even.
No, yeah. No.
And I think literally my only problem with the game is that like meter literally only has one use.
Yeah.
That's like my only problem with
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Other than that, the only other problem it has is the fucking netcode. Correct. It is kind of shit. But that does not mean that you're just like, I boycott Granblue and I boycott Arc System Works until it gets me some fucking rollback in this bitch. Why the fuck would you... Like, they don't give a fuck if you hold your money hostage. Like, you can keep that shit.
They got millions of other wallets on deck for that shit.
It's easy. It's easy to look at like delay-based netcode and say, "Oh, I really, really want rollback." So that means if I show game companies that I don't want to play their shitty netcode, I'm just not gonna fucking touch it. It's actually the most destructive thing you could do to the fucking game.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
Because then they're gonna look and just be like, "Oh, the game's doing shit. We shouldn't even touch it. We should just move on to our other projects."
Yeah, like P5 Arena. Yeah.
Alright.
Sorry.
Never happening.
Never
Could-
happened.
Joking. I'm joking.
Because
Fuck your dreams, kid.
people
They're not real.
are like, "Oh, it's too late for Granblue. It's never gonna get fucking rollback." Motherfucker, Dragon Ball's getting fucking rollback. They're literally working on
Is
it.
it really?
Yeah.
How did I miss this?
They're working on it right the fuck now. They
That's really cool.
sometime in the middle of last year, like during like the summer or like the
Oh
end
yeah,
of
you're
summer.
right. I forgot about that. You're right. We even
How
talked
did I never
about
hear
this.
about
No,
this?
they were just like, "Hey, implementing rollback for Dragon Ball is really fucking hard, and it's not going to come out for a while, but we're working on it."
They're also doing the same thing
Yeah.
for Uniclear.
That's really cool.
Yeah. So I was like, now I do 1000% agree with everyone. I think that in the time we're still in the infant stages of like this whole rollback revolution shit, right? Like I said last episode, but what should be happening is that near like 2022, 2023, we should no longer be wishing, we should be expecting.
I think that's fair. Like by 2022 and 2023, that's like a year, two,
Yeah.
where time has passed and we're like, all right, this should be standard now.
Because there is no fucking way. Like, if anyone is watching this that is a pure fucking, like, non-believer in, like, Grand Blue or any of the other, like, Arc Sys fighters that don't have rollback, or any fighting game that doesn't have rollback right now, there is no fucking way Arc System Works themselves, or any other fighting game company, looked at Accent Core's fucking numbers and ignored it.
Yeah, it was just short of 2K at its peak, which was above Tekken 7 and Street Fighter 5 and Dragon Ball FighterZ.
It was the highest played and sold fighting game for at least, like, almost an entire fucking month.
Which is unbelievable to think about. That game came out in 2012.
It's the power of
be 9 years
GGPO,
old this
baby.
year.
Now, I don't completely understand why Arc System Works would just, you know, look at that and just be like, we'll play it safe and make our own. Like, don't it, if that makes them comfortable, I don't give a shit. We could probably watch fucking we could probably show them that fucking rollback netcode turns water into wine, and they'd be like, we'll just make our own wine. But that's pretty cool.
Didn't they say? Didn't ArcSys say they were using the same rollback netcode that they used
They
for
said
Accent Core?
they actually
No,
it's
similar.
the opposite. They said that they are not using the.
Yeah, they specifically said that.
GGPO.
They specifically said that they are not using GGPO, which literally that
What?
the entire tweet was, we're not using the exact rollback, but we are using rollback.
Worst case scenario,
Well, they-
we get that fucking Street Fighter 5 quote unquote
Well,
rollback.
obviously, but like, do you honestly think that seeing the Accent Core numbers, and they literally have an entire I don't know why they wouldn't use it. I don't know why they wouldn't just use it, but they have an entire fucking cheat sheet right next to them, and it's Accent Core. If you think that they're not going to look at that and see how the fuck did it work, and how the fuck can we make it work and make our own thing so we feel more comfortable with it, you're fucking crazy if you think that they're just going to ignore that shit.
I want you to look at who often runs these kind of like big fucking video game businesses and shit. A lot of these guys are like they're stuck in their ways and shit. They're not gonna listen to the community a lot of times.
But if that was but if that was the case,
Well, Dan, you literally mentioned this last podcast how they said they want to do it their way.
Correct.
Because us filthy Westerners.
yeah.
Literally,
Hold on,
If that
hold
was
on.
the case, hold
Yeah,
on. If
yeah.
that was the case, then rollback wouldn't be a thing at all in
For-
Guilty Gear
yeah.
Strive. They literally like made a thing out of it. Like they did a tweet with Kai dropping the mic on that shit. They listen to the community. They just want to do it, you know.
But
In
that's
their-
what
like,
I'm saying is, I
they're-
think
You're
they
like-
do it their way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I feel
they're
like they
going
don't
to.
want to pay other people because in the end it's not going to be their property or
Yeah.
something like. They're not going to have like full ownership of it.
They
Yeah,
no,
but
it's not that. It's not
judge
that.
it before we get our hands on it. And also, they
Yeah.
said that they tested it between Japan and North America, and
Yeah.
it said it tested well. So
And also, there's the beta happening to test it even more, to improve it even more.
we get our hands on it, and we can also help test it out. So I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything. If they want to make their own rollback, that is fine, as long as it is functional.
Yeah, that's like I said. I was just like, as long if that makes them comfortable, I don't give a fuck. Go right the fuck ahead.
Here's the thing: if no one wanted to innovate or whatever, we'd never improve anything at all.
Yeah, that's
so
a good
if you want
point
to
with
innovate
Gavin, yeah.
rollback, if you want to innovate rollback and make it better, possibly, then fucking go ahead. Do
Yeah,
it.
because people seem to forget that Accent Core's rollback is not 100% perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So if ArcSys wants to go ahead and try to work on that and improve it, yeah, by all means
Yeah,
go for it. Because
that shit is kind of ghetto. The way that they shut that up is kind of like. So it looks pretty nice, but like if you peel that shit back, that shit is held together
I
with a
feel
little
like
bit
it's
of.
getting worse too.
Some-
like
Sometimes, yeah.
the server has been every time we play, it used to not crash as much as now.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
Well, I mean, it could just be a case of more players. I don't know, but I feel like for me, I mean, it's just like at least it's not usually anything too disruptive.
Right.
Like usually, like at worst, it's usually you just reset the game and like 20 seconds later you're already back into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gets
But,
it gets a little frustrating, but as like when it works, it really fucking works.
Yeah.
I mean, like I'd rather have like the small disruptions than have like several matches just over time. Just
No, I want Cliff to have a chip teleports come in.
oh nah, oh nah.
Hell no.
Nothing,
it's easy,
nothing
just gotta-
personnel,
just
kid.
gotta
As
unplug
he
your router in
charges
5
up the
seconds.
6H. Nothing personnel, kid. 6H, 200 damage. Let's go.
Oh, fuck no, baby.
You don't even play accent chord, Nick, and you'll be fine. You're
I've
free
seen the
from
I've
it.
seen the footage. Don't lie to me.
I haven't done it to anyone. I'm working on it. There is a combo.
I'm working on it though.
There is a combo to hit confirm someone into 6-8, so I'm working on it.
Dio said there's nearly an impossible chance that you could get hit by his fully charged 6H,
Even when you're not playing, you'll feel it from where you're living in.
but not impossible.
Nick's just playing P+ in his room and goes like, "Oh, I just felt Gavin eat another IK."
I felt disturbance in the force.
The boys and our spiritual connection.
His ears start ringing.
Gavin, yeah, your Potemkin got scary in like an hour though. Props.
Yeah, but
I think that's because no, yeah, I did, yeah.
The legend.
I learned a lot about Potemkin, just through playing,
Yeah.
which is great. So yeah, anyway, that's just yeah, whatever.
All I want to say is, it's just funny how like we started playing. We released that accent core video like a month before the rollback beta was announced.
Yeah, that shit was mad fucking funny. And like we were in the lobbies.
Yeah,
we were
that
watching...
was before.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
We were watching it on Discord. You can see old Guilty Gear accent core lobbies and shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
They weren't even lobbies. It was just you would direct connect with another
It was
person.
one person at a time, and it was sad.
It was so weird.
It was tragic.
Not
And
man.
we streamed it over Discord so that way Dan could record some of the other matches.
Oh yeah.
That shit was
And
funny.
then we got to see Gavin Slayer and Axel, and he was absolutely miserable because he got hit by like 8 Creed severs.
Yeah.
Long.
He didn't know how to do any supers with Axel.
So he
Yeah.
said, "Fuck it, IK."
Did it work though?
No.
No.
It almost did.
No.
It scared literally
It
everyone in
almost
the lobby.
did, yeah.
Because none of us knew what it did.
Yeah, apparently it covers the entire ground.
Pretty sure it's a command grab, yeah.
No, it's not a command grab, but it does cover the ground.
Still
That's like a hit.
That's so
It,
fucked.
it's not.
Imagine.
It's not a grab, but it's just like a bunch of chains go across the entire ground, and then yeah, it's pretty fucking funny.
But on to our final topic. It's gonna be Gavin's favorite topic.
Yeah.
It's Iori,
Oh
baby.
yeah, the Meetin Kun trailer. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's Iori lighting Mei Tenkun's face off. Like,
Yeah. This topic is where I'm gonna pop up.
15
So.
looks- wait.
no, hold on. Go ahead.
Let him go.
Go.
Oh,
Let him do it.
The
Let him get up. Let him get up.
Shit. Run this shit, Gavin.
Yeah, so Iori, of course, Iori's new fucking design looks amazing. I love it. It's really great.
No,
I really like the new design.
So
the new
we're
jacket.
expecting an
Good in the new
we're
engine.
expecting an Iori
Yeah.
cosplay from you, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, dude, I want that jacket so bad.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I still want
Will-
Mace
Will we
jacket.
get Will we get to see an Iori Yagami cosplay from Gavin at the next fest?
Who knows?
it will happen.
But I always love Iori's design. It's great. I never wanted his original jacket just because I didn't like that it was like midriff bearing for me personally. It works for Iori though.
You gotta
But
fuck
like
with
yeah,
it.
his,
Look right on Gavin.
it wouldn't look right on me. So
Oh,
the
you
new
won't
jacket
midriff,
is
so.
like that's nice. That's nice shit.
Yeah, you
and
would
also
walk in and I'd be like, does that shit fit you?
yeah, right? Yeah, exactly. It just wouldn't look right. So, the new jacket though, that I could see myself wearing. Fucking, it's nice. And also, he got rid of the leg ties, sadly. You know.
I am perfectly okay with him parting with those. I'm gonna be completely honest with you.
Yeah,
Nah,
that's always a
bro.
weird
Nah.
thing.
I love the leg ties. I don't know.
You're
So-
into that kinky shit.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
But fucking no. So yeah,
Your
character
kink, your
design
thing.
wise, he looks different, but he also, still the same old jazz musician we know and love. So it's great. Gameplay wise, you didn't know he plays jazz?
Yeah, that's his like musician thing. That's
Yeah, he literally
I was about to say yeah. You
he literally plays the saxophone. Like
Really?
he's a pacifist that goes around and he plays the
Oh, do you know what I want
Yeah,
to
he's
see
the
now?
pacifist that smashes a car after he gets
I-
his house stolen.
I
fucking
want
love it.
him. I want him to play jazz with my boy Jax from K11.
Hell yeah.
Please, somebody draw that. Please, somebody draw that.
Speaking of the jazz, before I get into the gameplay, the new song that they showed off with for his theme in the
It's a chill version.
game, it's like this weird like chill version of the game or of the old theme in 14,
Yeah.
which I was kind of like, I was a little disappointed. I'm not gonna lie. By that.
It put me off a little bit, and then I was just like, it's kind of fucks.
It's
a
not
little bit.
bad.
Yeah, like it put me off.
The Pogger.
It's not terrible, but here's the thing is that like I always love seeing the new like Iori themes with each KOF game and like how like differently they are made, but they're still like super jazzy and always like super great. So the fact that they're reusing kind of like the same song elements just like in a little bit, and also I like the original way better. Like the new one's not bad, but the original is so goddamn good.
Oh, yeah.
That like I don't know. I feel like you shouldn't mess with it.
Can I just
that's
tell
my
you?
personal opinion.
Can I just tell you how much I cannot physically imagine Iori just fucking rocking his sax? Like,
Let it be-
look
let it
he
be a
should the
whole
kind of guy
time.
who does.
There are like in-game images of him like
no,
pulling
I
out the
know, right?
saxophone.
No, but like, I
Yeah.
can't imagine him in motion just fucking ripping it.
Bro, it's one of my favorite things is that Iori's also a musician. That's one of my favorite things about him. Iori just one of my favorite fighting game characters in general. He's just so great.
Apparently, it's sacrilege. Do you remember when he was fucking creaming over Iori being
Yeah!
a background character?
Oh my god.
Yeah, he was like, whoever designed this character is probably like a genius. Yeah, he
Yeah.
played Iori.
Because he thought
Yeah.
Iori was the main character of KOF until he found out it was Kyo.
It was Kyo, and then he was like, bro, I hate that guy. I hate Kyo. As all Iori main should.
I fucking hate that guy. So hold on.
No,
Can I add
oh,
one more?
God.
Can I add one more thing to the Iori thing?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so I immediately am gonna tell you right now. So you know how they're all like the fucking shatter all expectations, and they like fucking freaked everyone out with the new hero team.
Yeah, his team is gonna be weird.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
His team isn't gonna be weird. I think it's going to be one of two of the old original teams, right? So it's either going to be Team Sacred Treasures, which is going to be fucking Shizo and Kyo, or it's going to be Shingo and Kyo.
Oh,
excuse me.
Which one was Shindo?
I think it would be kind
Shingo's
of
the
funny
fanboy.
if they had-
Shingo.
The
She goes
fanboy.
like the-
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. Oh, my god, yes.
Yeah, they used to. They
Yeah.
were a team in one game.
Wait, did you say bootleg?
I
Iori?
think
No.
He
yeah.
has like in Iori has
Or-
moves at the
or-
fan.
No, he
like,
does.
so
No,
is he
no.
like-
Hold on. He's a fucking Kyo fanboy.
Kyo fanboy.
So
yeah.
is he like the syndrome to Mr. Incredible?
Wait, I'll try to find a picture.
No.
Yeah. No. Yes.
Yes.
Is he?
yes,
That is
he
correct.
yes.
Shingo literally is just like.
This is him,
Okay.
my
Yeah,
boy.
yeah, hold on. He.
Oh, do I
All right. No, I'm gonna explain it to you. I'll explain it.
Christ, that's the wrong one. My bad.
He's literally just Sean. He is Sean from Third Strike, but in KOF. He's like, I think it's super cool how Kyo can use fire and he goes to the same high school as me. I'm gonna follow him around and make him train me to use fire. And then at the end of the game, he finds out that the only way that you can use fire is if you're born in the fucking Kusanagi clan.
Yeah.
So his dreams are crushed.
Yeah.
But at
Is
the,
that when his villain arc starts?
No, he doesn't turn into a villain at all.
Oh.
No, because Nick just doesn't know what the fuck he's talking. Never listen to him.
All right, Cat.
You already know not to listen to him when he says shit. Fucking so that at the end of the game, when he finds out that he has to be born into Kyo's family in order to like make fire, Kyo feels
Going to rewrite it.
yeah, Kyo feels so fucking bad that he gives him his gloves, and now Shingo thinks that he can make
Oh,
fire.
that's why.
That's so funny.
So that's why
That's really sad.
yeah, so that's why he doesn't. No, but there is a redeeming thing. A third time that Shingo is on, I think it's like 99. Shingo, I do not remember the order of like teams and shit because they switched so many times.
Yeah.
But at the end of that game, Kyo's father is like, "Hey man, you want to learn how to fucking make fire?" And he's like, "No fucking way." So yeah, so if Shingo pops up, he might be able to use fire.
That would be so cool.
Yeah, it would be super fucking sick. So, he was in the background for KOF 13 as a background character after he nearly got massacred by Iori.
Yeah.
Because Iori went his like blood rage mode and literally was about to kill Kyo, but of course Shingo fucking jumps in front of him and just gets mauled. His arm gets shattered and he can't go. That's why he wasn't in the next game.
Jesus.
Yeah.
He already took him out 13.
Bro.
Yeah, bro.
He said,
At 14.
yeah, he's like, I'm gonna ice this bitch.
Bro, you already went on a crazy rampage in 13, man.
Dude, he goes on a crazy rant. He literally kills his own teammates on accident.
Yeah! Yeah! It's so great. No, but,
So
Iori and...
don't team up with Iori.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
yeah, Iori in 15, his moveset looks pretty similar to, like, normal Iori stuff. He's got his Rekkas. It looks like they're using a lot of the 14 stuff, like his EX Rekka as a launcher.
Also, speaking of EXs, that's raw EX, baby, out of max mode, like not in max mode. You can do fucking raw EXs, dude. That means that's gonna be so fucking insane.
Yeah.
So it might be closer to 13 than 14, right?
Oh, more than likely, because you could probably do like fucking light, heavy, forward heavy, or like jump, light, forward heavy, EX, and then max mode EX again or some shit. That'd be fucking crazy.
But yeah, nothing in his
He's
trailer.
speaking the language of the gods.
Nothing in his trailer super surprised me about him. You know, he's got his cross-up kick. He's got his like, you know, normal kind of like moves. And also his level 3 super is great.
Yeah, until
I love it.
I couldn't believe they actually showed it off. Like, out of all the characters, they showed off Iori's. It's crazy.
Well, fucking because people love Iori.
Well, no, exactly. That's why I'm so surprised.
They were confident.
Yeah.
Fans of Iori, like, they were like, oh, fans of Iori will love this fucking super. Like, they knew. And, like, it's fucking amazing. He literally grabs you by the face. And he's like...
I love how he, like, talks shit. He literally just talks shit to you, and then fucking... Oh my god.
Pillar of Flame. I hate that it reminds me of K's Dash's level 3, though.
Nah, it's got way too much Iori personality to be K's.
It does. It does. But, like, K's, like, Pillar of Flame that he does kind of reminds me of it.
Bro, that's some, like, Cooper comparison right there.
It's a little. I think...
He said Flame Pillar and Purple Flame Pillar. That's basically K-Dash's level 3.
I said it reminds me of it. It's reminiscent of, but it's not exactly the same. That's not.
No.
It just reminds me of it a little.
It has enough, because of course there have been flame pillars before. Like, what the fuck ever.
Yeah.
But it is. So the reason why I bring up those two team combinations that would be interesting is that if the next trailer is Kyo, we have to guess between Shingo or Shizu. But if it reveals either Shizu or Shingo next, that means we automatically know what team it's going to be. So then, Team Japan will be Iori, Shingo, and Kyo.
Damn, I guess they really retired my man, Daimon.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Here's the problem
Finally
with
went
that, though, too, is that the only way Vice and Mature, I think, can exist on a team at all is if they are on Iori's team.
Because they're literally in his brain.
Yeah, they literally, like, do not exist anymore. So, that sucks if they don't, get in, but, like, it's fine, I guess.
Yeah. It's just imagination.
I mean, basically.
Kinda. Okay, so, like, I guess they don't explain it because they made this plot point all the way in, like 97? 96? I think. Where, after... I guess they just didn't know what the fuck to do with Iori. So, after he goes into the fucking Riot of the Blood, which is the fucking coolest name for any rage mode ever. Like, I think it's even cooler than Dragon Install. But, after he goes into Riot in the Blood mode and literally just murders his own two teammates that at first did not like him, and then they which is really sad, Because then they
At
realized...
first they were ordered to kill him.
Yeah, they were ordered to kill him, and they also just kind of didn't like him, because he was like, I don't care about this, I hate women. And then fucking... and then they were just like, you know what? This guy's kind of cool. I kind of like him.
Yo, he plays the saxophone? He's pretty cool.
It's like, this guy plays sax? Alright. And then, yeah, they just realized that he's not actually, like, the piece of shit that he leads on to be. And then fucking stupid-ass fucking Goinitz decides to activate his fucking devil trigger, and he murders Vice and Mature, and then straight up just fucking, they're just dead. They're canonically just fucking dead and murdered.
Jesus, dude.
And then in the next game, they literally come back to him as spirits and join his team.
Oh.
Just because he was that cool of a guy.
Dude, they are literally just ghost women that apparently beat the shit out of the, like.
He just misses his mother's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mama's boy. Oh, no wonder you like him, Gavin. I'm joking.
Stop!
Mama's boy.
Yeah, so now every single time that you see Vice and Mature in literally any KOF game, they're dead. They have never been alive since, like, the first game.
Yeah.
God.
So, explain how ghosts have been whooping my ass with fucking command grabs for almost fucking 10 years?
Bro,
Yeah, I
it's
don't...
called Ghostbusters forehead.
The TOD that
I
she
have a
can
go-
do.
bro, I got a
once.
I got a Ghostbuster wolf, bro. That's all I need.
That sounds fire.
Ghostbuster wolf.
So yeah, pretty much, if Team Yagami doesn't have both Vice and Mature, then, sucks, but, you know,
Yeah.
whatever.
I'm still waiting
I mean,
for
he's...
Ash and Iori. Not Iori.
I'm gonna
No,
guess this-
shit! Shit!
Yeah.
What if
Imarochi.
it... Wait, no, shit, what if it... Because Iori, Ash, and fucking Kyo...
Iori, Ash, and oh, I'm down for that team. I want that
Oh,
team.
shit, wait.
I could see
Team protagonist. No, I'm joking. Cause Iori.
Oh no, I thought it was K. Or, like,
No, no, no.
Nah.
Nah, okay.
But, no, so like...
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
can suck a no.
No, don't you fuck...
Don't you ever fuck with me.
Alright. But yeah, that's pretty much it, right?
Can I bring up like a surprise topic that I forgot to mention earlier before?
I would love
There was something that I feel like is newsworthy enough to at least mention.
Hit it.
There was a Mortal Kombat 11 tournament that happened recently.
Okay.
Not
It happened
always do.
online,
Alright, hold on,
Yeah.
let him finish, let him finish.
Mhm.
and they were like in one of the sets.
Okay.
There was a guy that used Shiva, and in
I
the Mortal
forgot
Kombat
she was
11
in the game.
Dude, a lot of people
Yeah.
are hating that character so much right now.
Exactly. A lot of people are hating on that character
Okay.
because the stomp is way better than it's ever been,
Okay.
and it's unblockable.
From downtown.
Oh,
It's-
yeah, that's right, I heard about the fucked up mix that she can do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, in the tournament, there was a guy that basically entered the tournament just to clown on how ridiculous Shiva
Oh
is.
my, he literally just went there to be like, please patch this bitch.
Oh wait, is that
Yeah.
the guy whose name was
So-
Why Would You Do This, NRS?
Yes. So
Yeah, yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
my
okay, so basically-
fucking god.
his variation name was like
Oh, it was very.
something dumb for a while, and then it goes to last match of the like set, right? And he changes his variation name to Why Would NRS Do This?
Oh, didn't he get banned for that?
Yeah.
Mid game in the set, he gets banned mid match.
Oh my
Oh, I didn't know it was
fucking
mid-match.
god.
Oh, I thought it was like after.
It was mid match.
Oh,
They
yeah,
are
fuck.
they are literally watching, like in the clip, the commentators are watching the set.
Again,
and then
send the clip later.
Gameplay. Yeah, I'll send the clip later. The gameplay is running, and then all of a sudden, the gameplay cuts and just cuts straight to the commentators, and they say, "Oh, it looks like there's been an issue, and
Dude.
this one guy is moving on, and the other guy is not."
Holy shit. So,
What the fuck?
That's
so they,
kind of.
they would have known. They would have had to known.
Also, we're not liable to say why at the time, so it was literally just at random.
Wow.
They banned a guy, no reason given.
No
Uh,
fucking way.
The commentators could not say anything about it.
Because
they were not
because wasn't this licensed by like Sony? Like wasn't this like an actual like PS4 tournament?
It was
This was
sponsored,
a actual like sponsored tournament, and so this person making fun of NRS for their design choices, in their personal opinion, was just banned straight up mid match.
Because they literally banned him because of their own corny ass character.
Yup.
They banned him because of the variation name, right? They didn't ban him because he was spamming the same move over and over again. They banned him because of the variation name.
Okay,
Is what they are going with.
So let me get this straight. There's no profanity, there's no racial slurs, there's no any vulgar context. It's literally just why would
criticism.
And literally why would NRS do this? There's not even fucking even out of context. It doesn't sound
Just
bad.
a question.
That's funny because that's like freedom of speech taken away by an esports setting.
They literally got shit on. They literally got clowned on, and they got so fucking upset that man, fuck you, dude.
Wait, so it was
Blizzard doing this
NRS,
kind of
right?
stuff with like Hearthstone, for example.
Well, that shit's a little different, but it's the same. Like to a
Wait, what
degree,
did
right?
Hearthstone do?
Okay, hold on.
That is- hold on.
Shut the fuck up. I know. Hold on.
Wait, yeah, I want to know what Hearthstone did because
hold
I
on.
don't follow that scene.
Okay,
This
so
was about the Hong Kong stuff, right?
Yep.
yes.
Oh, never mind.
That was their
I know
Overwatch
about
thing,
that.
though, wasn't it?
Yeah, I
Okay,
think
so
it could have been
please,
involved
no,
with
hold
that,
on,
but-
hold on. It is, it's similar, right? But with the NRS thing, it's both of them being completely out of line, right? Because with the Hearthstone thing, they didn't legally have to ban them. There was no legal application to it. The guy literally just said "Free Hong Kong," and he got fucking banned. And the commentators that were like didn't even fucking say anything. They just laughed it off. They got banned too.
Yeah, yep.
They literally just laughed when he said it, and they both got banned.
They got banned and no pay came out from the,
Yeah.
from
I
the
think
commentators.
it was almost. I think they both of them got banned for like almost a year.
Yep.
That's
That's
a
so
long time in
That's a very long time.
That is why it pissed me off when Dan said, "Well, it's kind of similar. Like it's like the one is like because clowning on design choice and balancing, the other is supporting a political movement of an entire country. That kind of
But they're still getting banned for no fucking reason.
similar consequences, but the reasons were different. So I'm sorry, they just miffed me for a bit.
Yeah, I mean, it's just scary to think though that like developers can just reach out at any moment from the shadows.
Yeah, I know.
Did they ever say
Nick.
that was NRS, right? Who?
Yeah,
bro.
It was just crazy that like mid match, it was like literally like no fucking warning, just fucking see ya.
Holy
The only time that
shit.
ever matters, that ever happens, is if they were cheating. Like, but
Yeah.
banning someone for like a statement like that mid match is something I've never seen happen.
And literally,
that L.
like
Yeah.
nobody
Yeah.
knew
Yeah.
why. Like nobody knew why.
NRS
yeah,
just
at the time,
literally,
like, they
literally
only
got
commented
portrayed.
afterwards,
They portrayed themselves as immature.
That was
Yeah,
that
pretty
is
much.
100%.
Not only that, but it also is it's similar to the lines of just it's a heavy word to use, and in this case probably like a little bit of an overstatement, but along the lines of a dictatorship.
Yeah, that's like okay, that has to be the corniest shit that I have ever heard of. I think this is 100% cornier
shit.
than when when Punk called whatever the fuck his name is a bitch because he was laggy,
Yeah.
and Capcom put him in fucking losers.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, you know what though? Here's the thing: is that Punk admitted to being out of line there, and he said he was just fortunate that he was able to be in losers for the rest of that bracket, and he seemed completely fine with that afterwards.
I was mad about that issue for the sole fact that they already resolved like everything before the
yeah.
even came out.
Yeah.
That was my
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah.
That's fair too.
Like that was off public
yeah.
eyes too.
We talked about this on our previous episode before, but it was more sort of like save face in terms of the whole interaction for
Yeah.
Capcom.
Oh yeah, we did talk about this. Yeah.
Yep. So I think 2020 was just the year of companies on some fuck shit in terms of their competitive fan
But
base.
this
The-
happened recently, like this week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I
The
think
NRS thing was this week. Yeah.
As
Yeah,
a
I
matter-
know, but
as a matter of
this
fact, I
is
think it
just
was like
overall-
Wednesday, right?
It was just an overall statement.
It was.
But it's still
I can't
not
remember
right.
the exact day, but yeah,
It was like 2 or 3 weeks ago. It wasn't that recent. It was like,
Well, I got a notification for it like a couple of days.
last
ago.
month. Hold on, I'm looking up the article right now.
The NRS stuff.
for the NRS shit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still this year.
Wait, why are we talking about if it's recent or not?
Well,
I mean,
it was.
but it was
Because Nick
I'm
was
looking-
asking if it was like 2020.
I mean, I haven't heard anything about it, so I'm
It's
assuming
pr-
it was recent.
I only heard about it like this week.
Pretty recent. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I've
think
only
it
heard about
happened late 2020 or early 2021.
January 19th is this year.
With not a lot of stuff going on, it might as well be
Oh
recent.
yeah, so it was like yeah, so it
Two
was
and a
like,
half, 2.5 weeks ago.
yeah, 2 weeks ago.
But
Whatever.
yeah, it's still I think a good enough thing to bring up where it's just like
Yeah, it's fucked.
bans shouldn't be like just
Yeah.
tossed out there.
I did
Just
not
for
hear
no
about that.
reason.
Yeah, in my opinion, if he's not cheating, just let him.
Bro, is
It's
no,
a lot. It's
Yeah.
different. It's different between a company banning the player from the tournament and like a TL banning a player from the tournament. Like I feel like it's,
Yeah. That was just a bit.
this was
much.
out of line. This was massively out of
was, yeah.
fucking line.
yeah, that's definitely corny as
A player called us out for our bad balancing decision. Ban his ass. Like fuck.
It's
you,
not even
bro.
that. He's just stating an
Like,
opinion.
bro. God damn.
Like it's not even that. He's just stating an opinion, and also like if that's what he wants to do, and he wins with the statement of, "Oh yeah, I'm just gonna."
Oh wait,
go
wait. I
against
do have
Sam's
one question.
song."
Yeah, now that you mentioned that, was he winning the tournament?
Are you winning?
Let me
some?
look at the
He
clip.
was performing pretty well just by spamming stomp, and like it was
Because a lot
funny
of
though.
characters Can't counter it.
It was so funny because the commentators, like, if you watch the clip, the commentators are like, "Oh yeah, a lot of people have been like saying, you know, a lot of things about how good Stomp is in this game, and you know, a lot of characters don't really have options to deal with it." But he was fighting a Kano at the time, and he's like, "Yeah, but Kano here has the Kano ball, and you know, this player here has been using the Kano ball pretty well to like get out of it." It was so funny though because as soon as the commentators commented on him using the Kano ball to get out of it.
He got
She
banned.
just started delaying it so that way when the Kano ball would still go, the fucking Stomp would still hit him after the Kano ball was done.
So
It was literally like the same moment they were done saying it, and then just like this Shiva Stomp hits him after Kano ball, and then the commentators are like, "Well,
You know
It's
what
not
comes
that
into my
good.
mind
Like,
when you said that? Adapt, overcome.
It was so funny. It was so funny. It was just like the commentators, like in the middle of saying, "Oh yeah, Cannonball's an excellent option to get out of it," and then Cannonball getting stomped. They were like, "Well, you can't win them all, right?"
Well, yeah, hey, fun fact,
Yeah.
that was game one of that set. We got fucking
Yeah.
banned. I pulled up the clip and I posted it already.
Was it game one? I thought it was game like 2 or something. I don't remember, but yeah.
That was a top 8. Oh.
Yeah, it was top 8. It was fucking.
Yeah, he
Ridiculous.
was literally hauling ass through bracket, just stomping.
So yeah, he was doing well, just stomping it, and then they were like, "Oh yeah, I guess you know, I guess we can't let him win, or else then we'd have to balance the
Oh my
game."
god, it's literally out of nowhere.
That's hilarious.
It's so fucking bad. It's ridiculous, but yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to talk about that.
Yeah, no,
See
that's
if,
actually a good point
Yeah,
because
that
that
was really good.
I heard that like once and then I'm like, that's fucked up. Then it kind of just flew under the radar for most people.
Yeah, I don't want that to go on like
Yeah,
talked about. 'Cause
I literally have
that's
not
like
heard. I literally have not heard of any of this.
So, you can see like for a moment he pauses. Like he's talking about, he's like, "Oh, it looks like we had a bad transition there," and then he like pauses, like he's either reading or getting like information
Yeah.
whispered into his ear. He's like, "Oh no."
Oh no! I don't know if we're liable to say anything, but
he's like, stop this shit right now, or I air out this whole booth.
There is a laser sight pointed at each and every one of your family members. You do not utter a word.
yeah.
Oh man. Long story short, fuck NRS.
Jeez.
That's why I don't. This
100%.
is why I don't buy your fucking games. Fuck you.
But then they're the
Man,
future
fucking
fighting
RS.
games.
Stay with